Today on the show, health officials fear an additional surge in the number of COVID-19 cases after Thanksgiving travel.
President-elect Joe Biden reveals members of his economic team. I'm Natalie Brand with the picks, plus why President Trump says he still doesn't accept the election results.
And we'll talk live with State Senator Jason Barrickman about topics happening in Springfield. But first, good afternoon and thanks for watching. I'm Matt Sheehan in for Mark Welp. The drug company Moderna announced this morning that it's asking the FDA to give its vaccine emergency use authorization. More than 4 million people tested positive for COVID-19 in November. That's more than double any other month since the pandemic began back in March. David Begnaud reports from Los Angeles.
We're not going to stop living just because of COVID.
Millions of Americans were on the move again over the weekend as people headed home for Thanksgiving gatherings. That is despite weeks of warnings from state and local officials to stay at home.
The travel that has been done has been done.
The country's top health officials put on a united front Sunday with their blunt assessment of what is coming next.
We may see a surge upon a surge.
We are deeply worried about what could happen post-Thanksgiving.
It's going to get worse over the next several weeks.
As it stands now, 24 states set records for new coronavirus cases in the last week, while the U.S. reached about 180,000 cases per day. In New York City, despite a steady rise in coronavirus cases, Mayor Bill de Blasio plans to reopen schools next week for kids in pre-K through 5th grade. He closed them almost 2 weeks ago when the 7-day average positivity rate hit 3% in New York City. Now it's approaching 4%. But the mayor still wants to reopen schools after the Thanksgiving holiday while increasing testing and requiring consent forms. Meanwhile, the number of Americans hospitalized with coronavirus is approaching 100,000, and doctors like Joseph Veron are caring for them nonstop. He works in a COVID ward at United Memorial Medical Center in Houston, and he has worked for the last 255 days straight. That's him in this photograph, taken on Thanksgiving, holding an elderly coronavirus patient who was alone and weeping.
I'm telling him, look, everything is going to be fine, because I understand what's going on for him. You don't know who you are talking to. So especially in the elderly, they get disoriented very easy. They get frustrated because these are people that at some point in time, they were used to being in control. So out of the blue, you put them in a place where they are pretty much in a prison. I felt the need to help this poor gentleman. I mean, I have to do it.
The doctor told us that man is expected to make a full recovery. You know, something you don't expect is violence when it comes to telling people they have to wear a mask, but that's exactly what happened in Puerto Rico over the weekend. A man who was traveling from the States to San Juan was standing at the baggage claim in San Juan. He wasn't wearing a mask. So a National Guard soldier came up to him, told him to put it on. He refused to. They told him again, and the man started punching the National Guard soldier. Soldiers grabbed him, pinned him to the ground, arrested him. It all started because the man just simply did not want to wear a mask. David Begnaud, CBS News, Los Angeles.
And back at home, the Washington Fire Department is taking more calls in the Sunnyland area that starts tomorrow. The Northern Tazewell Fire Protection District is contracting the department for its ambulance services. A Washington ambulance will now be based at the Northern Tazewell Firehouse. Northern Tazewell trustee Jim Campbell says money was a big factor. He says the cost of staffing for ambulances in rural areas is a challenge. He believes the new service will meet the need for people in the area without a cost to homeowners.
It cost us less money to contract with them than what we were paying to keep the rescue squad open. So this gets ALS service to all the residents of the city and the county that we cover.
The change goes into effect tomorrow at 7 a.m. Starting today, the annual Stuff a Bus campaign in McLean County is back for its 18th year. The goal is to restock the Children's Home and Aid and Crisis Nurseries Pantry. Coordinators say they're asking for donations of non-perishable food, clothing, toys, diapers, and other items for children aged infant to age 6. Jeannie Hignong, who works with Children's Home and Aid, says these items are always in high demand, but especially now during the pandemic.
The pandemic has presented all kinds of challenges for families, for agencies, for our community, and this event, it's so inspiring because the community just really supports the program and supports the families who need it. So I just can't explain the need and how important that this is for our programs.
Items will be accepted from 10 a.m. until 8 p.m. throughout the week at different locations. For more information, head to our website, ciproud.com. President-elect Joe Biden is announcing his economic team even as he recovers from an injury over the weekend. Starting today, the president-elect will receive the same daily intelligence briefings as President Donald Trump, who says no amount of time will make him accept the results of the election. Natalie Brand reports from the White House.
President-elect Joe Biden left his doctor's office Sunday night where a scan revealed he suffered hairline fractures on his foot after he slipped while playing with his dog over the weekend. Despite the injury, the president-elect is moving ahead, announcing that he will nominate Janet Yellen for Treasury Secretary this week. She would be the first woman to lead the department if confirmed. President-elect Biden will also nominate 2 women of color in key economic roles. Cecilia Rouse as chair of the Council of Economic Advisors and Neera Tanden to serve as White House budget director. Beginning today, President-elect Biden will receive high-level intelligence, the president's daily brief, even as President Trump insists nothing will convince him he lost the election.
My mind will not change in 6 months. There was tremendous cheating here.
In his first interview since losing the election, President Trump repeated unsubstantiated claims and even questioned the Justice Department.
This is total fraud, and how the FBI and Department of Justice, I don't know, maybe they're involved.
In a 60 Minutes interview, former election security chief Chris Krebs, a Trump appointee whom the president fired, defended the integrity of the election.
There's no foreign power that is flipping votes. There's no domestic actor flipping votes. This was a secure election.
Krebs called efforts by the president's lawyers to undermine the election results dangerous. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
These chilly temps will stay with us a bit longer. Chief Meteorologist Chris Yates has your full weather forecast when we return.